Lakeland. I might get beat.
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25.
Did you finish the schedule there, SMU?
Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys,
if I would have had control, we would have done about an hour and a half ago.
The Mustangs will kick it away to start. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Strict time.
Give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24.
Pop in the street, though. Pop in the street.
All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
And the Dukes want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Dukes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt. They want to come out here and test the secondary, test these DBs. And they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Yeah,
and the Dukes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
No.
It's complete to the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, James Madison. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Do you even have a household, PJ?
From the gun, running back on the move. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive.
Exactly.
You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Punts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Rice. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, SMU. Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point and the top. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And here he comes out of the end zone.
They are closer than they were last house.
You just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Seven will be 5 with 3.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time
Might
they
be
had
4
it. Now
or something.
they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
To the air on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's loose. Tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Dukes.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback
You
and
deserve
receiver. You
it.
can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is because, as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Humphries. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Mustangs.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. In front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Power football with the run. Hard running there. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. And the Dukes racing to the line in the hurry up. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Dukes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard
turn it
line.
over, dog.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
He's got to win 4 user games.
To trot out the kicker, and he'll try to
4
knock it
to 7?
through from the right hash and 35 yards out.
Yeah, he should have made it too.
Just inside that right upright, and now they regain the lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Rice. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Time to take a shot. He's got it on the left. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's...
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone.
Timing has got to be...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
They're ready to kick it away. This crowd is
that wide
buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from midway in the end, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning it what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Now sliding to his left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking.
He said it a lot.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage and That's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to get around.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got it. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Humphries. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Finds a crease at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them
SMU
long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Good throw. Let's not get too cocky going empty on me.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle.
Oh.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Give to the single back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't bludgeon. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, SMU.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Going to try to get it himself. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Corner's going to give them room. Makes the grab. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going to take a shot at this DB. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time, and as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Finds his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some...
Oh, he's got some space. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got his man out of the backfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it on the outside. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Mustangs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here he comes out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Keeps it himself and gets to first.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field. He's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And you could tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth-quarter game.
And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good...
Quarterback feeling that pressure.
Talking about
knocked down at the
Air is scampered.
Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That
Oh,
pocket
come
was
on,
breaking
G.
down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Slithers into space. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Jay Green.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. 2nd down coming up.
Okay. Not you too.
Quick handoff. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Offense in an empty set.
Yeah, you're going to score again.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Hauls it in, and he's wrestled to the ground. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
And the throw down the gut.
About what?
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
This competing against Mel.
Flying play action. Big This one's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Man, I don't think that's possible. I wish, but I don't think that's possible.
As they get
For one, I'm cut by these
just
guys.
about to reach the end of the quarter. And it's incomplete on third down.
QB decided not to hand it off on that
That's
RPO.
useless, huh?
Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter.
Have you talked to City lately?
On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
What the?
The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you
You're right,
check out their
Kapler,
numbers.
you're right.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands in the
Like
game, and we'll start
2
with the first
NCAA
down.
and 2 Madden.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now.
Easy.
Position's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Rice. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
What's the tagline? I hate doing it to my friends.
You got the win. Everything's in hand. Be a little bit conservative. Or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard. And I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the day.
If you want to call it
It's
that.
a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got a man in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
There's your scoreboard
And
changer.
the beatdown has ensued.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. I'm talking to them. They felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
It's a defensive end that's running down on the kickoff.
Here he comes. Not nearly as much
Really?
as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. James Madison sends the offense
Yeah, this is
back onto
R2C.
the field. That last
Isn't that read
drive
the title?
was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early on first down, finding positives.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
He'll set up to throw. Fires downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Just keeps slinging it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have
What's the
been
score
a
of
huge gain if he could have squeezed
BJ
it.
and Aaron?
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Connection to the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Man, what a throw under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today.
It's picked off. That's number 10.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in down the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
With the catch, it's Rice. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great change you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Madison, 24.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Let me sit up.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick.
He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. You know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
And
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And the defense down
Flex
in this
for that
game, they
camera.
just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers,
Got my little
use his athleticism, use his speed,
my little nugget
get to the ball carrier and bring
pillow.
him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
I don't have a damn chair.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I haven't assembled it.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
He's talking.
They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to
Ear
have to
be
figure some
talking.
things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And the Mustangs are at the
talking.
line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Cattle.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Damn Xboxers.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because
He changed his overlay too. Got a nice little overlay.
Takes the easy completion. There he goes.
Yeah. He added the icons and
And
stuff.
he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that
He
play
put
before he's
Requiem down there.
finally hauled down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing it back.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play. And, David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kick.
Especially there.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What do you say about a stripper? Why are you dropping my name?